story kind of coming. Largest solar slash battery grid, whatever, I don't know, built in the camp. Okay. The project is the biggest of its kind to break ground in the U.S. and will initially deliver 1.6 gigawatts of solar power and 2 gigawatt hours of storage. 29 is when that's expected to come online. Google 100% of that. Make my TE stock go higher. CPI came in below expectations. Inflation coming down a little bit. Visa launched a new AI financial assistant. I don't know. I'm sure it's not going to be great if it's from Visa, but it will be okay. Maybe not. So that happens. And yeah, IBM took us lower early. CPI took us higher now. Roll Tide, it's Taco Tuesday.
Roll Tide, it's Taco Tuesday, baby. Love it. Yes. Tacos and margaritas tonight, Evan, to celebrate SK Hynix leverage ETFs launching. Is that the move? If I was there, that's what we'd be doing tonight. 100%. I can guarantee you that.
A little bad boonie.
A little bad boonie.
Bad boonie.
Hola, mañana.
Also, I'm at my MQ long 25-point game.
Let's go. Yeah, dollar continues to look weak. I want that to stay that way. Continue to pump price. See dollar sell off to those daily lows on the range. Love that.
Gold looking strong here too. Gold, MNQ. MES looks a little less so there. But MNQ and MGC looking really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, RCY, Dow still all right. Under that. Want to see that pop into 30,000, but I want to be long for it. We might just open up and rip to it. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, I've got nothing going into open. I just want to see. I would love to see what we do if we get back into 62s. Oh, that'd be my downside line in the sand. But we're about to get open here. 30 seconds.
I'm almost at daily goal for 3 of my accounts.
Let's go.
Yeah, I traded a lot in Asia last night. That ripper, dude, that run in Asia is so beautiful, so clean.
Oh, yeah. Love that. We're going to have a massive opening range gap.
Oh, yeah, we are, dude. I'm excited. Here we go. 8 seconds. Let's go, fam.
From the close yesterday.
All right, play the toilet bowl sound now. Toilet bowl. Oh, there it is. We're going to get some red, and then it's just going to pop. Watch this. Chaos. Absolute chaos.
Yeah, positioning is falling a little bit. I'm going to sit on hands.
That's like 300 something handles. Holy shit. For that gap from closing price yesterday.
I'm going to start a new tradition on my streams. I'm just going to start playing like Lord of the Rings battle music when the market opens.
I used to play jazz. I used to just trade to jazz. It's like the best thing to trade to, I swear.
Dude, jazz, Lana Del Rey, ambient electronic music.
Lana Del Rey, yes.
Something about doing something difficult listening to her.
If so just looking at the opening range gap that we have here.
Nice.
If we don't even need to trade to the 50%, that's extremely bullish in my opinion.
Yeah, and see what happens.
I'll look for us to trade there, but if we don't even need to and we get bid up before that, that is a very good thing.
Gold holding up really well here.
That 50% mark is at 632 on MQ.
Kind of want a long gold if we can hold this green here in the 15-minute. Oh my God! Now, of course, now trading views lagging for me right now. Love that.
The best.
Yes, now I wait. That's what I have to look at.
All right, if this, MQ dumping, here we go. If this stays red on the 3-minute closure, I'm going to sell green, cover red.
I'm gonna try it here long, risking.
Yeah, only thing that worries me is 15-minute EMAs, which could justify a long here. So I totally see why you're doing that, Joe.
Mm-hmm. That's on my level 2 from the profiles.
Yeah.
Make it stop too.
What, you got stopped out already?
I was risking the new low, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I think a bit more room, but yeah, I was risking a new
Got
5
stopped out. I entered, got stopped out.
All right, taking no positions.
This year, Joe, enter again, stopped out. Damn. Now, are those stops pre-programmed? Like when you are in the trader dashboard, are you like adding that stop as you place the order, the market order?
No, when I trade on Tradeovate, I'll just quickly go and right click and put it where I want. But on Trades, I can click and drag nicely.
Oh, see, I want to do that, bro.
That's why I'm setting up a live account on TradeStation.
All right, selling green, covering red here. 3-minute CBC flip. I was under short on MQ. Really small size, though. Extremely small size. I'm not trying to be in this for a long time.
JP Morgan making back its downside there.
Got quick profit taking targets as well. Again, I'm not trying to be in this for a long time. 15-minute just looks too bullish.
I added to Zeta long term, 2028 calls, as well as 250 shares.
Zeta, man, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, all of us love some Zeta.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Dump. Come on. Yes, good, Anakin. There we go. Stopped out. Not stopped out. Sorry, take profit. There we go. 25 million. Stopped out. I'm done. I'm over. I'm feeling good. All right, we're now $95 away from daily goal per those 3 accounts.
Just looking good.
I'm just so used to longing, I guess. That's why I said stopped out, so I'm short there. I don't know. I feel dirty when I short, you know? I feel wrong when I do it.
Yeah, it's 35.
Yeah.
As long as I'm making money, nothing's wrong.
Okay.
Oh, I agree. Because, you know, markets are like, they just drill into your head. Markets only go up, you know?
JP Morgan's ripping here.
Oh, it is? Dude, hell yeah. I was looking at that chart this morning, and I was like, damn, this thing has just been on a tear.
Yeah, I was saying to myself, if it holds this, if it gets back over 330 and holds, I want to get long. I still have a swing on it. I did have earnings this morning. Earnings were good.
I just want to wait for a pullback because I want to get in some leaps on it.
I'm looking to close Baba shorts here.
Nice. I want to get in some Netflix leaps, but Netflix just keeps dumping, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Like I'm trying to wait for that like trend to change in order to get in, but it's just like, nah, we're gonna keep going lower, bro. Okay. Yeah, it's like that's probably my number 1 on my leaps radar is Netflix right now.
Okay, I'm all out of Baba on that swing.
Go for it, sir.
Oh, I was just saying I was out of Baba.
Nice. This is precisely why I took profit so early. Like, there's a lot of struggle happening here in the 15-minute EMAs. I don't like that.
Just waiting.
Where is IBM? Okay, so $190.
Aaron McGurd.
Still holding upper half of that opening range gap.
I'm tempted to go long here soon. we wicked into the EMAs, man. EMA 9 and 20 range, and the buyers are drawing a line in the sand here. Looks like they're trying to.
By the way, if you're watching, SKHX and SKHZ are both now trading. You should add those to your watch list if you guys are in the audience. SKHX is getting a little bounce. It's at 18.30, so $18.30.
Let's go.
She opened at 18.17.
Look at that pump, dude. Look at that. What did I say? Oh, man.
Not for me yet.
Oh, I know. That's why I like trading with you, Jordan. You're so
Wow.
strict with your entries and your trade setups, man.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you're one of those commanders, like in a battle, like in a movie scene, where you're like, hold, like wait till the last minute.
I figured out like all the best traders are just like on TikTok fighting in the comments all day long. They don't ever trade. Like, that makes sense. That's why they post so much content. It makes sense. It's because they fucking make 3 trades a week. What else are they gonna do? No.
I mean, they need to dish out their affiliate codes, dude. What are you talking about?
Here we go, JPM. There we go.
Hey, use code Wolf.
Let's go.
Oh, I like this. I like this a lot.
Was this a little Judas swing down to just deliver rip higher?
Buy red, sell green on NQ. Here we go.
Little Judas swing.
Again, small contract size. There's just, this thing is just whipping around.
Come on. Bring us higher.
Yeah, that's why I'm in the long now at 82. 782. Watch them try to take it lower here, bro. Yep, here we go.
We're fighting a 5-minute order block.
I like this. I like this push, man. The CBC flip on 3 minute. I really like it. Oh my god, look at them, dude. The shorts are like, come on, let's go.
Round them up. What else we have moving? Crude oil's trying to sell off in the open. How's dollar? Dollar's just choppy.
Zeta longs are doing good off the ads there. Oh, JP Morgan. Fucking premium.
That's a beautiful daily candle. Gosh, when you look at that on the daily, that is what you want to see.
I mean, hey man, Jamie Dimon, he knows what he's doing with those candles.
Yeah.
I'm going to look to close these. I'm $3 in the money right now.
It's selling dollar. Don't get choppy like that.
Oh, the dollar's chopping out?
A little bit, but I know a lot of people use crude oil, and that's totally fine, but crude oil is only going to work good as an inverse when...
Ooh, look at that.
When
They're
they-
trying to wick us out, dude. Oh, man.
Oh, my
So
Lord.
I find crude oil is a little shaky with using it as kind of an inverse for the market because of war and all the shit going on. I like the dollar better.
Dude, MES giving just clear signs of bullishness. Look at that. You can buy red, sell green right there, right now. Beautiful setup.
Yeah, I'm eyeing that buy side, that data high. So if you look at the highs of CPI, I'm eyeing those. I want to trade into that. I'm just not there yet.
Yeah, I feel that.
I think I'd rather wait till 10 a.m. See if I can get something in the opening.
Yeah, we got War speaking at 10 a.m. too. That's the fine.
Mhm. just enough time to get some more coffee.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, MES coming up here, just hit pivot break. MNQ looking a little weaker. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, we're rejecting that 83 level.
Yep. Where's MES? What's MES doing right now? Yeah, tapping into EMA 20. Gold just chugging along. Very clean long setup here. Yeah, EMAs are starting to flatten out in 3 minute on MNQ. My first red trade of the day here, looks like.
Anthropic rolls out rupee pricing for cloud in India.
Guess the market didn't like that. Damn, dude.
If you guys can get over that, I think we pump.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just waiting for this 3 minute candle to close. I just want to see what it does. Because if it ends up like dojiing out or just, creating that kind of thinner full body, I think that we have a chance to run it up here.
We got to 720. I didn't even see that. Fuck.
All right, 15 minute candle about to close here.
Oh my god.
MES looking significantly stronger than MNQ right now.
Dude, JP Morgan's fucking ripping.
Good morning, Spaces crew.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What up, what up?
Holy fuck.
There's the end of the show right there.
Good morning to you too, Knots.
Look at
Okay.
that wick, dude. Look at that wick closing. Oh, yeah, we're going to run it. Come on. Please.
I'm closing all my JP Morgan here.
SPY looking so much better than Q's. SPY is actually in a 30-minute squeeze. A lot of things are still holding, curling to the upside as of right now on SPY.
Just bought too early on MNQ. Damn, dude. Entry could have been so much better.
ES getting over that 80s level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this looks pumpy. May I have entry? I don't think so.
May I have an entry, sir? Sir?
Oh.
There we go. Come on, MNQ. Don't chop us out here. I'm probably going to let this go at a 50-point game if we get it before Warsh talks.
Oh, when does he talk?
10 a.m. He's testifying. And if we can get to 50 points, that'd be excellent. But if not, I'll be satisfied with 25.
Rejecting 720 again.
Yeah, they're just like wicking this around like a rodeo.
Wow, my ear just like fucking died for a second. Holy shit.
You like the ringing in the ears?
Yeah.
Like, hate that, bro.
Oh my god.
It just gets worse as you get older too. Like you're just like, ah.
It just came right through. Okay. Dude, I have one runner left for JPM, and this has not had a red candle yet.
Look at this dump on. Oh my god, dude! It is just trying to mess with me.
Holy
Love
shit.
to see NQ come down to 620. I think anytime from there should be a decent buy. At the moment,
If this candle
feels
closes
really
red,
nice.
I'm out. I'm out of this trade. I just don't like how licky this thing is. Yeah, MES came down too. I think this is just a sell-off before worse talks. Yeah, we just closed Doji. There we go. I'm gonna trim here. I just took a little ding, like a $10 ding, nothing major.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, where's MPC? Did you guys hear my dog?
No.
You know what? The people in the live can. Dude, he's
I
fucking
assume we'll
screaming.
probably.
All right, basically here.
Yeah, we're probably gonna pump here. Just a little bit. It looks like it wants to. Or we're just gonna keep chopping out until worse talks. I really don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay, I'm all out of JP Morgan now, like for sure. I sold my last runner.
For real.
Yeah, I sold my last.
Like, are you for real?
Oh, I'm for real. That was insane. That was like $19 move in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, I want to get some leaps on Robinhood also when it comes down a little bit more. I already took profit on my share position.
My dog's legit roostering right now.
Nice.
Dude, mine does that too.
He does it. He does it for fire trucks, but I didn't hear fire trucks. I actually don't know what he's roostering at right now. He's in the other room. Legit a stray rooster. Okay. This is an expensive play.
What do you got?
But MPC, I'm getting a starter short for August 21st, 290 puts.
Marathon?
Yeah. Trying to enter. Okay, I got 1150 on 290 puts. 2 contracts to start. I will get up to 5 if it goes a little bit higher. If not, I'll ride with the 2. So 290 puts, 821.
That's the guy Ghouls be speaking later at 1. Warsh is live right now.
No, he's live right now.
Uh-huh. Or they just about to start at least. They just posted the live. So he's probably about to walk out. I can't do anything with this.
Jordan just gets like a Rubik's Cube out. He just starts playing with it.
Honestly.
Just waiting.
And, you know, what's unfortunate about it is if you think I haven't traded a lot this month, just wait till August. August is going to be probably pretty mediocre. And any trades I do take, I'm expecting to lose more. just because August is pretty trash most of the time.
Bro, did I get bit by a spider? What is this?
We got
Did I get
eaten
bit
alive
by a
last night.
spider?
Yeah, no, dude, I'm just noticing a bump on my wrist, and I was doing a lot of yard work this weekend, so maybe a spider got me while I was out there. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, eaten alive. Hey, with great power comes great responsibility. Just
Yeah,
remember
right.
that.
It gets
Oh.
crazy out here, dude. In Florida, like the bugs get so bad when it's so wet.
Oh yeah, I know.
It gets into the ticks. Dude, the ticks are the worst.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, I always gotta do a tick check, man. Every time I'm like out doing the yard or like
I
out
hate
like disc
that.
golf or something, I'm always checking my legs. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for a nice clean setup here. I'm not in any hurry to give up my profits. I'm already up almost like what? That's a good bit right there. Yeah, all the accounts almost at daily goal.
Let's go.
Yeah, like what I started doing too is when I'm in profit like I am now, I just lower contract sizes for all my trades and just like, you know, get those smaller wins in because I just don't know if the continuation is going to happen for the setup. And then if it goes against me, I'm not risking all of my profits.
I'm looking at a PLTR short just for a scalp, up $8 here since the open.
I'm legit entering into a call swing on this one.
Wait, PLTR? Ooh, yeah, this looks good, dude.
I just want to scalp though.
Hourly revert. Yeah, you're coming up to resistance near 132.50. I think it's a great spot. Your hourly is about to print a Morningstar reversal. And then your 4 hour is in a squeeze. You have a potential cup and handle right now on Palantir. So I'm looking for it to essentially get a 1 to 4 hour break and base over 132.50. I think once it can do that, probably start seeing a little bit of a move higher on this one. I would love to see to get a move up to there and the daily fully engulf this name.
I just got 129 puts for Friday. Again, only a scalp. Because I honestly agree with Casey, but just straight run up right into the 130. I also have a level here. We have Surge Node there on Voltic. So I'm looking for a short here at 130 for a scalp, possibly 131 add into it. If we get over just about if we get over 132.50, I'll close it all for a loss.
Yeah. I like that. I mean, the 200 EMA is clean right there, too, on the 4 hour. It's just been rejecting off of it over and over again.
Let's see. Am I going to learn today? I might be learning today. But I like the odds there, so I'll take it. 726 up there. Okay.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Yeah, that's this market.
Tails.
Yeah. You couldn't pay me.
I actually did that one time. Dude, I've seen so many videos of people like messing around on Wall Street, like, you know, wearing a suit, going on their phone, going like,
Yeah.
sell. I actually did that one time. It was so funny. I didn't film it, but I was just like trying to mess with people.
Yeah.
I went by the bull in like a suit, and I was just like, buy, sell,
Dude,
sell,
the
go, go.
it was so funny. First time I went to the stock exchange, I was with my buddy, and we both went long QQQ option calls before we went into the NYSE. We go into the NYSE, we come out, we forget about them, and we go to the bull. We're hanging out taking pictures at the bull, and my boy checks his phone. And he's like, bro, we're up like 300% after touching the bowl. And we both like pull out our phones and sold that shit right at the bowl. It's fire.
That's awesome.
That's fucking huge, bro.
That needs to be written in the history books.
Touch the bull's balls.
Goated.
Yeah.
Touch the bull's ball.
frontier still pumping.
Yeah, it's pamping.
Yeah, resistance right here though. I think it's previous day high.
Bro, look at M&Q. Look how disgusting these wicks are. It's just back and forth, back and forth. It's like a ping pong match in Forrest Gump, dude.
Got previous day high there, Casey. 130.84, I think.
Accumulation. Do we see a
I only
little?
took a starter, but if we rip straight through 132, 132.50, I might have to actually start trimming if this just keeps ripping.
He gonna trim.
Trim.
Okay.
I'd like to see a little 10 o'clock manipulation.
Ooh,
After
bot's
this
up 4%
back and
today.
forth.
I love that.
What is?
Bot, B-O-T. Robo strategy. Bitcoin up 2%.
Still like SPY for upside. Warsh is speaking in 2 minutes.
All it's got to do is clear that 50, 75, 87.
Dude, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna get a pump candle.
On pounds here?
No, on the market. Like I feel like SPY and Qs are gonna get a green meat missile.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for anything lower here personally. Not yet.
Well, the 15-minute EMAs are holding them up really well. You had this nice red wick into like the EMA 20, bounced right off, and so we're still very bullish if you zoom out. But yeah, zooming in, like the 3-minute just looks disgusting on MNQ. You know, MES looks much better. Actually, I'm gonna long MES if we get into the red candle.
Yeah, SPY looks better than Qs.
Yeah, I'm gonna long MES here for sure.
I think it's gonna go though, but oh my god. Oh Zeta, you sexy menu.
What?
He's pamping. I got 250 shares earlier. I added to my 2028 calls. And it's just pamping now.
All right, I'm
Now,
long
so you gonna take a
MES.
spread today?
Oh fuck yeah. I'm on a call spread.
You're gonna take a call spread?
You gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today. Dude, Warsh is late to his testimony. What's going on?
Yeah, call spread.
It's like I want to, because I haven't really been able to take a lot because of all these freaking this data and just
I
headlines
gotta
coming
wait
out, but
until I think we're gonna pump, and I want to wait till we get to at least 753, 754 in SPY if we even get that high.
yeah.
And for Qs at least like 7. I want it over 722 really, and then I could get something really, higher there that I'm feel perfectly comfortable with. But we need to break the 720, which we have not done. We've been rejected every fucking time at that vault. Casey, I saw this the other day, and I didn't think anything of it. But IBM had a 230 vault, and it's fucking at, what is it right now? It's at 223.
Of
Zero.
course, NES is trying to give it up now on me.
Oh yeah, look at IBM. Oh,
Yeah.
still dead.
Yeah, absolutely nuts.
Damn, dude, they're trying to steal it from me.
Disgusted. IWM new low of day.
New 4-hour candle opening.
Yeah, here's 10 a.m. Watch for some volatility, and then again, Warsh. I don't know if he's going to say anything significant and move the markets, but he is
You
speaking.
never know.
We have speakers from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. So
Yep.
Dipping a bit.
Come on, PLTR. Just give me a little dip. I ain't asking for much. Give me like 130, like a 70-cent dip. Let me make my 400, 500 bucks and I'm out.
Yeah.
I ain't asking for much.
Ooh, IWM looking rough. Look at that evening star. Previous day high rejection.
5 minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I got to
Sell
299 in pre-market off the CPI. Holy shit.
Yeah, it had the biggest pop, but also the biggest fade as well.
And of course, ES just like robs me, dude. Just rugs me. Love that.
I'm itching so
Yeah, I
bad
stopped
for
out.
a
I
spread
stopped out
trade.
in ES.
Fuck me, man. I keep dropping on this fucking thing.
We're kind of far from VWAP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, PLTR, I'm cutting here for profits. There we go.
All right, here's another little dip.
There we go. Right into the 130.
Of course.
Wow. I got
There's back to my entry.
I was about to say, if you're looking for longs, this is a spot right here.
I'm watching the 50% retracement of the overnight gap,
Yeah.
which is 632.75. If we can't even get there, that's very bullish. But if we do get there, I'm looking for sensitivity there. If I see sensitivity and bulls trying to step in, I'm expecting that we're not finished with 850s and 900s on NQ. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Did IB come out yet, or is IB is 10:30? You said
IB's 10:30.
REM new lows.
Fuck, man.
As of now, IB's bearish. I'd take IB with a grain of salt on the CPI data. I wouldn't put as much weight on it as I usually do.
ooh, MNQ just dropping down below orb low. Look at that.
Almost at midpoint of opening range gap.
All right, REM just broke previous day low under 38.
The Kevin Wars testimonial just started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh damn, I forgot about that. I just got long at 71. Or 72 and a quarter, rather.
Oh, on MES.
Yes.
It could be, if this does end up being bullish, look at 930 market open, and what do we do? Accumulate sideways, drop down, manipulation. I'd love to see distribution to the highs, but I have no entry giving me that yet. So, but mechanically already looking beautiful. Let's just see if we have actual sensitivity in buyers off of this midpoint at all, because if not, we can just sell off and go see some of these pre-market lows.
I'm gonna try my stops, just like to de-risk into wash.
Like I said before the opening, I shorted the pop. I'm covering here.
Good shit, Frank.
I'm looking for it to go below VWAP.
I should have got my call spread.
But my stops are in it at 7:30.
Or bad.
I took it off right there. Darn.
Should have got my call spread. Fuck.
I just don't know what to do with this. I'm just gonna wait.
Maybe it holds here. Let's see.
sucks. JP Morgan ripping new highs again. Morgan Stanley ripping new highs. All the banks.
Tapping back into that daily.
And the funny is, all the banks are ripping, and IWM is not.
Also tapping into a 15-minute gap here. 15-minute for value.
Gold pumping a little bit here.
Ideally, for higher prices, you hold this 15-minute for value, which bottom of it is 637.75.
There's some motion.
Option like 0.5 here. If we're starting to trade with speed under that 0.5, I'm gonna start to think we want to go for more of a full gap fill.
620 coming.
So far, we're seeing a little sensitivity.
ES came into view up, and it seems to be holding it.
I'm long gold.
As long as the Goldilocks.
China's DeepSeek is preparing for IPO this year.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
That's
on,
big.
Come on. Don't tweezer me.
That's a crazy one. I can't even wait to see where they value that one.
I can't stand when this lady talks. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, expect fuckery. All I can say here. Almost every time we have a Fed speaker, there's some fuckery, so watch out.
She's like not even like trying to make a point about the Federal Reserve. She's just saying how bad Trump is. I love politics.
She's emotionally driven. That's okay.
Come on, gold. Continue, bro. Come on. Shine bright like a gold nugget.
Poor thing's just in a chop zone.
I just need 4 points. Just give me 4 points. It's not much. You're not asking for much. You're asking for handouts. Oh, God. Red Doji's not good. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Oh, come on.
Okay.
Something about DeepSeek seems evil.
Is it too deep?
I kind of feel the same way.
I can't put my finger on it, but something's just off there.
Yeah, I don't know
Is
why.
it seeking too deeply?
Is it seeking?
There we go. 4 points, gold, all out. Let's go.
Good stuff.
Yeah, they just seek a little too deep, and I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
You guys remember when DeepSeek tanked a third of NVIDIA?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you remember when everybody's like, and it's all over. It's so over for NVIDIA. Bro, shut up. What? Are you fucking crazy? Are you blind, dude? Have you not seen what you think some company out there is just gonna show up and ruin NVIDIA like in one day? No chance.
I literally just deployed capital in NVIDIA in leaps and in shares like a week before or 2 weeks before DeepSeek. And then DeepSeek came out, and I honestly didn't sleep for like 2 days. I was going crazy. And I was
You start seeing these threads on your timeline. Here's how DeepSeek is gonna take NVIDIA out.
everyone was saying it's like 5 times more powerful than ChatGPT and like all these crazy things, you know, and then like it turns out that it's not really that good.
Come on. Get out of here.
Also, just to clarify, that is the largest single name sell-off on any stock intraday.
Really? Didn't know that.
The DeepSeek NVIDIA sell-off.
Did not know that. Wow.
Dude, we're talking about it like it's Asian folklore.
I mean, it was a little while ago.
It was for us.
What is the dollar doing right now? Oh yeah. Slow rolling its way to the downside. Very slowly. Very slowly.
Dude, MES looking real good here. It's pumping hard.
Tempest AI TEM got August 21st, $60 calls.
Here's
I like
the
that
midpoint on NQ of that gap from overnight.
15-minute short CDC on MES, by the way, as I just said, it looks good, so I'd take that back.
620 tap on NQ.
Same thing on
If you
NQ.
want higher, represents spawn.
Oh, we're tapping into VWAP now on.
I'm going to trim my Palantir calls here, pushing over that 132, going to about 132.50 to safety trim on these calls, new highs.
Hell yeah.
I also took an SPX call credit spread about 10 minutes ago. I'm looking for a new low day.
Nice. I didn't take any spreads. I had to take it earlier and I didn't. I fucked up.
Nice.
Thinking.
SPY SPX new low day.
Trading pretty heavily
Ooh,
below
look
this
at that
midpoint so
jumper.
Let's
far.
go, baby. This is what we do.
This is how we do it.
Covering some more here.
Yeah, that's gonna be stuck in your head all day, bro. Just
I
like
know.
in mine. This is how we do it. I'm back again.
Okay, so 7:45.
Oh wait, Greenspan passed away a month ago? I did not know that.
Q SPY.
Is there a bet on Kalshi if Kevin Morris used ChatGPT to write this speech? Or not?
That's a good one. We need Will to be the curator of the bets on there.
I'll go on Polymark. I'll do it all, dude.
Give me odds on
Bro.
What you got? What you want? What you
Will
want,
in
baby? I got
control
you.
of that. Will, you would get super creative with it. I already know.
What you
would
got?
make
What
some
you got? What you
crazy
got,
bets.
baby? What you got for me?
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Oh, you can bet up down on SPX for today.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I don't know if it's always there, but on bigger days like this.
I covered all my shorts, guys.
Good shit, Frank. Great trade, by the way.
Yeah, great.
Thanks, bud.
Beautiful.
I should have been in with you from the 720 on Qs, but yeah, those 800s. Rejecting hard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on hands now. I got more profit back from that gold trade. I'm kind of sitting a little over halfway to TP or to daily gold. So I'm just gonna sit right now, wait for better opportunity.
Oh my god, did it fucking hit it exactly? No way. Stop. I don't know, $1 more. Okay. That's nice.
So it seems like all of the prediction markets are basically trading platforms now.
Yeah. Basically.
They got like charts now.
They just can't say that, you know.
I think they're marketing it honestly as like a trading platform, maybe not like a full stack one, but
Yeah, I wonder what kind. I'm sure they have some limitations on that because they're a little bit different. But yeah, I mean they basically are. You see the ads. You see how they market it. I fully agree.
so we're seeing online retailers and lots of companies offer a bunch of free promotions if a specific outcome comes out. So like basically I would say if USA made it to the Final Four of the World Cup, regardless of how feasible that is, I understand it probably isn't likely, but we could pick Spain or whatever team you want. They would say, if this happens, we're going to give away a bunch of free shirts with the purchase of one shirt. Now that company takes that money that they're getting with their shirt revenue, and every shirt that they sell, they're going to place a bet on the prediction market, hedging it. So basically, if the outcome comes true, then they make money on the payout from the prediction. But if the outcome doesn't come true, they still make money on the sales.
Smart.
That is interesting.
Play the game. Work the system.
I think we're going to see a lot more of that in the next 5 years.
Oh yeah.
Look at that clean VWAP sweep, dude.
No, VWAP sweep.
I'm just waiting though. I'm not gonna long this just yet. I want to see what 300 EMAs do here. If they can break and hold above, I'll long there. Ugh.
Holy smokes.
All right, I think Maple has the bet, guys. I'm listening to Maple right now on the stream. He says Kevin Warsh, 2 years, gray hair. I'm actually going to do this on Polymarket right now. I'm going to see if I can submit the bet. Hang on. Kevin Warsh, gray hair.
What's the most ridiculous line you guys have seen?
What'd you say?
What's the most ridiculous line you've seen? Polymarket, any of them?
I don't know. I don't use that, to be honest.
I don't know if I've seen too many crazy ones.
Yeah, look at that pump on MES, dude.
Nice pump.
You mean that PAMP?
Pamp.
Is it just me, man, or does Tim Worth sound kind of nasally?
See, a little like Charles.
It's like it almost sounds like he has something in his throat. Like he has like he's trying to clear it, but like he can't. I don't know.
Did you guys see Kathy Wood bought more SpaceX yesterday?
Did she?
Yeah, 3 times now.
Yeah.
The purchase was like what, like 20 million?
$21 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's going to 70, 65. That area.
I'd load the boat.
I would love to buy SpaceX for that price.
Right.
All right,
No,
I'm gonna
that'd
go
be
my
steal.
phone for some reason because the app is available, but it's not. The website's not available for U.S. use yet.
For what is that?
On Point Market.
I don't know if anybody saw yesterday, but Rocket Lab did a full burn on their Arch Midas engine, which is a big deal for the Neutron rocket.
I actually did hear about that.
It seems like the Neutron rocket is remaining on schedule.
Optimal.
Okay. Zeta back at 22. Said, fuck your IBM dumbass news. Rivian. What else is there? What else is good out there? Oh my god, that was a good one. Wow, I fucking missed that. Jesus.
I'm taking a long risk in the low, looking for buy side highs at 922s. I'm taking it half size risk though. We have Fed speaker. Don't want to go crazy while a Fed speaker, but I like what I'm seeing, so I'm gonna take a shot. Oh, nice. My fill's at 658.50. My stop is 587.25. I'm looking for 922.50s. But yeah, gotta go half risk.
Did we bounce at?
Probably be going half risk all of August, to be honest.
Someone just
Gonna be
smacked
bullish.
11.
What's up?
Someone just smacked 11.2 million on the NVIDIA 180 put. Expiring September 18th.
There's news on NVIDIA and AMD.
Wow.
Just came out about 30 seconds ago.
Did that flow come in right before? Was it bearish news, Casey?
Let me see. Seems a little bit more bullish for NVIDIA. It's talking about firms licensed to buy NVIDIA H200 chips. China.
Wow.
Let me see if firms are licensed to buy the U.S. or licensed by the U.S. to purchase NVIDIA's H200. Kingsoft was approved to buy AI chips from AMD. Another one that just came out, NVIDIA and Mitsubishi Heavy Eye cooperation on AI data center cooling and power. I don't really care about that. Yeah, it's about buying NVIDIA and AMD chips.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's high impact.
Nah, nothing too crazy.
Tapping into that inversion we just created at the lows after sweeping some minor sell side from pre-market there. You see we made a high at 10.12, a low, and now we're making a higher high. So I'm treating that leg of price action down as a bullish breaker. And then that inversion was inside that leg of price action down. That's where my entry was. I want that discounted entry. So looking good, but I want to see speed over highs. We haven't really seen that yet. So that short-term high we just made at 10.26. I want to see us test that and see speed over that high here.
Yep, I'm long MES.
If you mark out from the low we made to the high, equilibrium of the range is 29,744.75. I want to have most of my ads for any trade here below the below the halfway mark. Anything above the halfway mark, order blocks start to fail, gaps start to fail. Especially when you really get in that like upper third of the range. Still not seeing speed though, I'm not convinced. And either way, this trade's half size. I'm not going for a home run at all. I know the environment we're in. I know the Fed speakers we have speaking, right? There's no reason to press the gas super hard. I'm willing to take shots, but taking a shot at half risk, not going to put on a bunch of size.
Very smart, sir. Very smart.
What's beautiful about that is if you're catching big moves and catching a decent RR, it doesn't matter if you risk a little, you can still make a lot. Just have to be able to hold the position. It's going sideways, consolidation. Not seeing speed at all yet. Mechanically, I like what we're seeing, but
For a long?
see speed over highs, yeah. But the kind of order flow signatures I look for, obviously when I'm long, is those short pullbacks into order flow, speed over highs, right? I want to see that speed over highs. I haven't seen that really yet, so.
God damn, Zeta is beautiful.
There we go. MES long. Let's go, baby.
See, like, I'm risking
Oh, God.
half risk
Maxing
on
water stock
this.
prediction markets now. Sorry, go ahead.
You're good. I'm risking half on this, which is $250, which I could lose that and fucking smile about my day. But even taking half risk, if I win this trade, I'm about to make $1,000. Like, doesn't matter. Go half risk. It just matters on the trades that you're taking, right? If you're a scalper, then that's never going to be the case. But play a little higher R. So nice displacement on that candle. We're hitting that short-term high to the left. This is where I want to see speed.
Nice,
There we go,
dude.
cheers.
Let's go. 8-point gain MES. Beautiful stuff. Gold not even doing anything anymore. I still have about half the position open, looking for a 10 to 15 pointer here. At least break a orb high. Maybe I have another scale at orb high.
Ideally, for speed and for good order flow signatures, we get a closure over the short-term high that we just tested to the left here. And the fair value gap that we just made right there, I want to see stay open for the most part, at least the upper half. So if you draw it out and you have a line in the middle of it, I want to see us stay above that upper half. Nice bounce. Or I don't want to see us test it at all. That's the best case scenario here. Chill, brother.
Bro, you all right?
You all right?
That was great. That was great, bro.
Short-term high being hit here.
Dude, it just blew right past my TP, and it like didn't even
Beautiful.
register for a while.
Yeah. Beautiful. So that gap we just made, ideally, we don't even trade to it. But if we do want to see that upper half stay open, that will tell me that we are in a more of a lower resistance liquidity environment right now, which is conducive for what we want. It's good.
Yes, I'm to be completely honest. I thought I was muted there. So.
Oh, you're fine. You're just going off. I was like, is you okay?
He's gonna have a heart attack. Look at that fat wick on MES. Oh, damn, dude.
WS is making their first data center in India.
So now that we've made that move, I'm comfortable moving my stop to break even. We've already traded in that breaker. We've already traded to the inversion inside of that breaker. I'm not expecting price to come down there. If it does, it's a high resistance liquidity environment that I don't want to participate in anyway. So can't lose on this trade. If we come back, it's break even. No worries. Didn't want to be in the trade anyway, if that's the case. And if not, we keep this gap open and rip straight to TP, that buy side liquidity high at 922.
Yeah.
I have no trends.
What does IB say, by the way?
IB can lick my balls today. IB doesn't matter. Not today, in my opinion. Not when order flow signatures are strong and CPI day, but I could be wrong and maybe it plays out. But on a day like this, could care less about IB.
That's so
yeah,
funny.
IB can lick my nuts.
Back to you, Jordan. What's the IB forecast for the day, ladies and gentlemen?
But hey, it could come back in, and I might be swallowing those words here in a few minutes, so you never know. But this is a day where I'm not worried about IB. I'm not looking at it as a big sign of, oh, I need to switch my thoughts or anything. It's just not a day where I care about it.
Yeah, I'm down to runners on NES, trying to get my daily goal here. It's looking like it might happen.
Meta's being investigated for using AI to target workers with medical conditions for layoffs.
What?
Golly.
What?
That's rough.
That's a rough go of it right there.
Yeah, that's fucking rough.
So we ripped past orb high, and now we're just edging it. We're just hanging out at orb high.
That gap we have to the left right now that we're testing, 764 to 738.50. I'd like to see this act as an inversion now. We've closed over it. Didn't get a lot of displacement over it, but no open risk at all on this trade. Let her cook. So far, it's been pretty low resistance environment, but I need to continue to see speed over highs. We've only seen speed over one high.
Yeah.
Which is cool. I like it, but I want to continue to see those order flow signatures stay strong, especially now that we're over equilibrium of the range. So respecting that inversion so far, tap into it. You see we're keeping the upper half open again. You'll hear me say this all the time when I'm looking at gaps. Want to see that upper half stay open. Ideally, we test that short-term high that we just made here at 1034 and get speed over that again.
Yeah. 3 minute just closed above orb on NES, by the way. We have yet to tap into orb on MNQ.
This isn't a bad spot to pyramid into my entry either, especially now that stops at break even. And any entries taken at this inversion, I would still be able to move my stop up and keep it at break even. But I'm not pyramiding into this entry. I told myself I was going to keep it half risk today, which there'd be no risk on it. I'm going to let this play out, do its thing. I don't love to pyramid when I'm over the 50% retracement, to be honest, of the range that I'm looking to trade. But that was a decent spot to do it at that inversion. It would have brought my entry from 663, or no, sorry, it would have brought my entry from 658.50 to right around 700. Maybe not even that high. So
my trailing stop
would have always stayed at break even there. I'm up 2R on the trade, so we're risking $250. I'm up 544.
Oh damn, okay.
Oh yeah, we only rip positive R, baby, for the most part. Very rarely am I taking negative R, and most of the time if I do take a negative R entry, it becomes a positive R trade because of me moving and trailing my stop throughout the trade. At short-term high, I need to see speed over it.
Still can't get above 720.
Yeah. Nice. Another closure above orb high. I like that. On 3 minute.
I grabbed the TEM, same expiration as Knott's. I grabbed the 65 though at $3.20.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, brother.
I like that name a lot on fundamentals, and the chart is good too. I own shares of it that are just like locked in a drawer.
Never
I did
open that
trim
drawer.
I trimmed at 2R just in case I'm wrong here. Keeping the screen.
Yeah, I got my trailing stop locked in at 4 points.
I'm still looking for buy-side highs, that CPI high. But with the Fed chair speaking, This minor buy side high that we just took out might be all it needs.
It's so far I've talked about nothing.
About to test that gap we made earlier out of the consolidation. I'd like to see that still stay open, ideally.
Man.
But covering myself, paying myself for the time I spent on the charts this morning at least.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey, if you got profits, take your profits. I'm always a huge fan of that, man.
Mm-hmm. At least at 2R when we have a Fed speaker like this. I wasn't going to, but I was seeing the sweep of that minor short-term high to the left. And thought it'd be a good idea to peel a little off into that, and if I get the full target, cool, I'll have some on. If not,
especially in like the tweet environment we're in, you know?
Exactly.
Like Trump could literally just tweet right now and just send this thing higher or lower. All right, it's trailing stop hit, 4 point locked in right there. Nice.
Testing that gap. This is what I want to see the upper half stay, or lower half stay open. Upper half only trade in.
All right, I'm gonna have one more trade in me, I think, and then I'm done for the day.
Yeah, I'm locking in the red on futures, and I'm holding the TEM, and I'm gonna bounce and have the rest of my day get some programming done.
Nice. Sounds good, brother.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did we do ones and twos?
Sorry?
Did we do ones and twos today?
We haven't yet. I don't think, because there hasn't been much trading going on yet, so until now. But we can definitely run that.
All right, peace out, guys.
Later, Joe.
Take care, Joe.
All right, let's see if I can set up this bet now on Kevin Warsh's hair. Hang on.
Let's do it though. Let's run some ones and twos in the chat. If you guys are green today trading with us, run a 1 in the chat. Type it in that little purple bubble in the bottom right of your screen. And if you're red for the day, throw a 2 in the chat. If you've taken no trades or a break even on the day, just throw a 0 in the chat. See how the crew's trading this morning. I'm a 1. We'll see how much of a 1 we end up being, but no matter what, be 1 today. Got paid for my time at least on the charts this morning. Now let's see if we can actually get the TP we really want.
Should bounce here a VWAP in 9. 5
We are
minutes.
testing that gap. We're
Views.
keeping it open right now, which is what I want to see. But I'd like to see some speed out of this gap here now. If we just fall through this, I'll get trailed out at basically break even, slightly above break even, so I don't catch any slippage. And I'll walk away. I'm just a sniper. Show up 2-3 times a week and give me my freaking 2-3 hour trade, and I'm out. All I need. Don't need to trade all day. Don't need to have 100 positions open every day. Stressful, man. Stressful and a lot of button pushing. I like to treat trading like I'm a pro athlete, you know. I'm not showing up. I'm not playing a game every day. I'm not the all-stars every day, but when they call me for that gig, that big event, I'm showing up and I'm going all out. Don't need an event every day. Upper half of that gap, or lower half not staying open really. Right here, we're testing it. Body candle closing under is not ideal for any further longs there. So I'm expecting my break even or slightly in profit trail to get hit here.
Yeah.
And that's a good morning. I'll take that.
That's a
CPI day
GM.
with the Fed speaker.
GM.
I'll take it.
GM fan.
Nice post, Will.
Thank you, sir. I try to shout out the wolf pack.
Oh, love to see it. Yeah, so just in terms of order flow signatures I look for, right? This is not what we want to see inside of gaps. We're spending a lot of time in it, not keeping the lower half open. We're closing below the midpoint of this gap. Doesn't mean it still can't hold and go higher, but it means we're still in that high resistance liquidity environment, which is not ideal for trading, but it doesn't mean you can't make money, right? We still made money. It's just a matter of, are we going to get those clean, fast, speedy moves that we want to see? Not really, right? We're gonna be taking profits a little earlier. We're gonna get trailed out of things. Just how this environment works. So
yeah, and that's something that traders really need to take into account too. Is like how much momentum does their strategy really need to work? Because in this environment where there's not a lot of continuation, a lot of people are going to get rinsed out and stopped out really early. I mean, including myself, because my strategy relies on momentum. And so when I notice that there's not a lot of momentum or continuation happening, I change my strategy just for like a temporary shift and say, hey, I'm going to scalp and take a majority of profits earlier as opposed to, hoping for that kind of, 10, 15 point, 20 point stretch on something like MES. It's like, hey, I'm going to take, 3-4 contracts off at 4 or 5 points in pain because I don't know if this thing's going to continue in my favor.
exactly. Decent amount of ones in the chat. Love to see it. Ronnie with the 0. Love to see that too. It's okay to be patient. Wait for what you want.
Yeah, and
Love
like
that.
to my point about momentum, I mean, today was terrible for momentum. It's like, so like it's like if you took no trades, kudos. It's awesome. You recognize that, hey, I don't like this price action. We're not going in really one direction. We're kind of just bouncing around.
I don't see shit.
If you're an MGC trader, man, if you're a gold trader, I salute you. Nothing has happened. I took a long and scalped 4 points today on it, but like that's all there was really. Like, there wasn't much going on there. All right, Jordan, for $20 now, I'll bet you $20. Let's see if you can get this right. Without looking at your trading view, what price do you think Bitcoin's at right now? If you're within $500, I'll send you the $20.
69.2.
Wait, no, just one more time. You said 69,000 is what Bitcoin's at?
Yeah, 69.2.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I haven't fucking looked at the charts in days. I have no idea what's that, dude.
Okay,
No
it's
clue.
at $63,900. You owe me $20.
Oh, no chance. Trailed out there. All done. Made my money. I'm gone. That's a wrap. No more trades.
GG's market. GG's.
Yep. Pretty chill. Was looking for more of a low resistance environment. Keep that gap open and rip to that buy side CPI high, but she don't want to do it. We trailed one at 2R and trailed out the rest.
This guy Sherman's talking right now. Oh God, Brad Sherman. Notorious for being. Yeah, like, exactly, man. Like I didn't hit my daily goals today, but I'm pretty much calling it quits. I don't have to hit my daily goals. It's not a requirement. It's just a
This
goal.
can still go higher too. I just am not gonna sit around in a high resistance liquidity environment.
Yeah, exactly. You're just
I'm
like
gonna take my money.
you're asking to get rinsed or like losing the profits you've already gained today. It's I mean, again, there's a reason it's called risk, right? Like you're not in a guaranteed like, oh, I'm gonna scalp this for 5 more points and make more money. No, when you put money in the market, you're risking it. Like there is risk involved in your decision. Just like how I bought these puts with knots on Palantir, like I risked the appropriate amount of capital. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna gamble, and guess what? It didn't work out for me.
Don't worry, if you're still long, I just wanted to grab my trail.
Did you already stop out of those, by the way, Nuts?
Oh wait, sorry. What was it?
Your Palantir puts? Did you already
No.
stop
I
out?
took profit when it got under 130. I was very short, I think. I didn't look at it after I took profit. Let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was literally like 129, like 90. I literally sold it at like 130. I got about, I think it was $28 a contract, somewhere around there. I made 460 or 461 to be exact, but it was a nice little trade, nice little scalp.
Damn, thought is up 7% today.
Oh, damn.
Hell yeah, dude. It's definitely a riskier robotics play, but I do like that you get some private access to like Figure and all these other guys. I'm starting to build a hefty robotics portfolio made up of Tesla, Coid, and some other stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to get international exposure, but also some private investment exposure. How has Coid done? Let me look. It's done very well this past year.
Oh, there we go. MPC starting to drop here.
Yeah, Coid's up 1% today. Not bad.
Vince, I'm gonna love and leave you. Good luck. Pretty sure we'll still go for the highs.
No, don't leave.
Might join back a bit later.
Don't
Sounds
leave.
good, brother. Have a great day.
Safe. Ciao, ciao, bye.
See ya. Yeah, we could bounce here. Again, I'm just not really interested in this move.
Possible.
Like, we have red CBC on 15-minute and 3-minute. We never flipped the 15-minute.
Possible inverted head and shoulders on cues.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I keep forgetting. I gotta finish making this bet. It seems the American app is very limited, though, so I'll see if I can.
That'd be 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What the hell? Okay.
Overall draw and liquidity is still that new week opening gap from Sunday night. Top of it's 30,070. Your low hanging fruit target is that CPI high. I'm just going to tape read the rest of the day and see if we work our way into that. But beautiful morning. Any day that I get to take money from NASDAQ is a good day.
It's a good day, Tater.
No matter how much.
A damn good day, Tater.
Damn good day, Tater. Hell yeah.
They're gonna pamp us. Can they do it? Can they pamp it?
Okay.
Is Casey still here?
I think he's sneaking around. Probably managing some swings.
What should me and my wife get for lunch today? Give me suggestions.
What to get her for lunch?
What should we get for lunch? Yeah.
All I know is every time I bring sushi to the house, I get brownie points. So.
A good brownie point.
Sushi equals all the brownie points.
Little sushi action?
Unless she just hates sushi. Then
No, she.
definitely not.
We both like sushi.
Yeah. Good people.
Come on.
We also have Fed speakers tomorrow, 8:45 Eastern. Fed's Williams speaking. Fed's Warsh is testifying. Day 2 of that at 10 o'clock. I'm probably going to trade London session in the morning, to be completely honest with you. I'm going to look for something in London session. I'm like opening myself up to unnecessary risk.
Mic check, mic check.
Mic check.
Nice.
Well, getting into 11 o'clock here, new hourly candle opening up. Still holding structure, kind of doing this slow grind towards that target. But this price action is not amazing. So let her do her thing. Great morning though. I'm happy with the executions. Followed rules correctly, did half risk on a good day to do it on. And reminder for everybody, I just threw it up top. We're doing what we do every morning here, live on stage in New York City, August 3rd. I just threw the link up top so you guys can get all the information on that. We have a lot of people that are coming. A lot of people have been signing up over the past few weeks, getting ready to go. So excited to see all you guys. I know a lot of the Wolf crew is going to be there. We're trying to make it so majority of the audience is, you know, you guys from Spaces and you guys from live streams. So I'm just excited to be able to meet all y'all in person. You guys get to meet the entire crew. We're going to have a ton of educational pieces. Ooh, look at this pop. Trying to get speed over those highs that I wanted previously. I just wanted to wait a little bit. But yeah, check out that information up top. If you guys want to come hang out with us August 3rd, it's going to be a blast. We're feeding you all, giving you drinks. We got a little after party afterwards with some drink tickets, I think. So everybody's going to get their money first, that's for sure.
Pamp it.
More of my Palantir calls.
Hell yeah.
Nice pop. This is what I was looking for. Damn.
Sorry, I've been in and out. I was able to actually, I closed my SPX credit spread earlier when we bounced at like 10:15, and I'm glad I did because I saw 10 minutes later we had like some kind of ripper candle. So, and now we're getting some more volume right now in a ripper candle. But stop moved up on Palantir to secure green trade for these calls.
Guys, we're 2 days away from the Starship launch.
Oh, baby. Where are they launching out of?
They're launching out of Texas.
Oh, okay.
Jordan, I'm going to send you a video. I was just driving in a random road in Miami, right? And I'm looking up at the...
Pete?
No, my brother and my friend saw him in the Hamptons this past weekend.
That's hilarious.
But I just look up at a random red light, right? And I see a rocket ship taking off from behind the red light.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, from Miami.
That's awesome. Let's see if they pump it to target here.
Please. Go higher.
If you guys aren't following my Space account, you're probably missing out on the coolest account.
Agreed. That space is up here. You guys or that account's up here. You guys should check that out.
I will argue that this space tracker is cooler than stock science.
If I was still in that position, I know I got trailed out, but if I was still in that position, I would have moved the stop on the rest of my position up to that most recent low we just made on this displacement candle. So right here at that 754, wouldn't want to see price come back to that low after getting this candle over those previous highs. So then target would be still at 922. So it's either 922 or you get, 750s, which is basically the first trim that I took. My first trim was a little bit higher, but even if it came back down, you're still getting about the same amount of profit as you would have gotten if you took the full trim off. So love to see that. That was a shitty trail out though. Like, I'm happy with the execution, but damn, like I literally got trailed out on the last candle. That was downside. I bottom ticked the trail out. It's not generally what I want to do, but it's okay. We still make some money. that is a little annoying to see that my trail out was on the last like bottom tick candle of that. And that's what's gonna happen though in some of these environments. It's a little more back and forth. Looks like things cleaned up on this price chart here though.
Come on, push higher. Push higher. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go.
Beautiful.
Come on. Show me 723 on Qs. Another $1.70.
Why is no one talking about Warsh testifying? We mentioned he's testifying a few times.
Yeah, we've talked about it.
I could really care less what he actually says. It's more just about knowing the times so I can anticipate like fuckery and price action. Right, it's not a surprise to me that I got trailed out of the rest of my position and that gap didn't hold open the way I wanted, given that we have a Fed speaker this morning, right? So we expect these environments to get kind of whippy. And things happen like me getting trailed out at the last freaking candle low, you know, and then it's going higher, right? That's going to happen. In terms of what he's actually saying, honestly, couldn't care less. What did he say? Most recently, there's no cruel choice between stable prices and full employment. We don't have to run a balancing test. Not trying to take risks out of markets in normal times. What else did he say? He said, I'll follow the data even if Trump criticizes me. The way I see it is like, I read these things and I'm like, does this give me an edge at all?
No.
The answer is no for me. And I don't know how it could be yes, truly, for anybody, but I know there's more than one way to get to profit in the market, so. But like, you know, you look at, he said, we plan on getting rid of tax, that is inflation. It's like, okay, let's say you think that's bullish. Okay, cool, but does that really help you with like getting a defined entry with good risk management? Doesn't matter. Beautiful price run. Now at this point in time, if I was still in those runners, I would have had my stop I mentioned earlier at the 753 low. I would move it up to around like 778 to 780, just below the midpoint of that 1 minute imbalance you see there. Wouldn't want to see price trade below that. Let's keep it open. And And then if we get another leg up to the upside here, you're getting so close to target that it probably trail the next low. Depending on how much speed we see over highs, that's what it depends on. Obviously, I'm not in this position anymore. I'm just kind of giving you guys the walkthrough on how I would manage it if I still was, because it's still good.
Hey. New highs. Come on.
Let's see if she can do it. And so now if you're, right, if I was still in this and I was trailing stop to that 780 now, even if it comes back down and trails it out, it's like the same spot that I took that trim at. So it's like, okay, if you get trailed out, it's like you took full profit on the trim earlier. And if you don't get trimmed out, you get full profit 922. And if you get speed over this high we just made, I would move my trail all the way up just below these lows of this smaller range we're making on the 1 minute, which would be like 830s.
I got a phone call. Sorry, what did I miss?
I just trailed. I got trailed out on the last candle, unfortunately, but I'm still happy with the execution. Just wild that it was the last candle bottom took the trail there and then sent it higher. But I'm just explaining how, if I was still in it, how I would be trailing my stop, and it started at that 753 low. Now I would have moved it to 780, which is the same level that I took the first trim at. So even if it comes down, you're making the same, you're taking like full trims. And then watching for speed over this high we just made right here at 866. You get speed over that high, I would move stop all the way up to 830s. And it's either I get trailed out 830s for like a 1 to 3 hour trade, or you get full profit at 922 for about 1 to 4.5 or 1 to 5 hour. No, it's like 1 to 4.5. What is it? I need to know. 658. Well, it would be a massive R because risk would be at break even. So it would be like 527 R. But if we're keeping the stop loss that I originally used, it would be like 1 to 4.5 R, 1 to 4, which is a honk of a trade. That means if you risked $100, you made 400. And we love those trades, especially when you can pyramid into it, right? Because like risk gets moved to break even, or you're moving it as you're trading. Like as I see things work out in my favor in places created that I now don't want to see traded to, what am I doing with my stop? I'm peeling risk off, right? But if we're still in areas where I want to enter more, let's say I take an entry, stop is 20 points below or whatever, and then we make a big move higher, speed above highs, right? We make a fair value gap there with an order block. Well, now my stop's going to move just below that gap with the order block, because if we're getting clean price, I do not want to see below that, right? And so my risk started out as maybe $500 risk, but now that I'm able to move it up, I just peeled off $250 of risk. So now I'm only risking $250. What can I do though? If that's the case, I can pyramid into my entry. I can add now to the position and literally keep the risk at $500, the same risk that I was keeping from the start. But now my reward is even greater. I have more contracts on. I'm looking for the same target and I'm risking the same amount. That, to me, is how you effectively add into positions. You guys will never see me add into a loser. To me, it makes no sense. I don't see how it works, unless I see how it works if you're not entering from the start. If you're actively starting with a lower amount, then I see it working. But starting out with full position and adding to losers, it's a loser's game. I always look for spots to add to winners and keep the risks the exact same that I started with, and then you can you can just keep that reward growing and growing and growing. You may have started out, your reward was going to be $1,000, and by the time you're hitting TP, it might be 3,000 now because you pyramided correctly at the right spots, right? And we're able to move your risk correctly and never risk more than 500. Those are the ways I want to add into positions. Not, let me take 10 contracts. Oh, we dropped 20 points. Let me take 10 more, and now I'm losing double if I'd hit stop. What? How does that create longevity? It doesn't. That's the answer. It doesn't. Never will. Unless you're actively taking lower risk and still having that set stop somewhere, then I see adding to losers being okay because you're not over risking and you're keeping it at bay and you still have that max risk point, right? And you stop adding when you hit that.
I have given you the last 3 seconds. I had one. I gave you the last. Well, eliminate the rest of it.
Never got speed over that high, so stop would not have been moved to that 838 low, which means you'd not be getting trailed out right now. You'd still be at that 80 area. You see speed over that high though, and I'd move it to this low we just made right here, 820s, 825s. Actually, now that I go up to a 5-minute, I see that we have a 5-minute gap created below us as well. Wouldn't want to see the lower half of that traded too. So I would move stop even higher, not much higher, but it would be 787s instead of 780.
Yeah.
So able to cover yourself 7 more points, which isn't a lot. But it's worth it to cover because, or not to cover, but like to put stop there, in my opinion. That's what I would be doing here, just because I wouldn't want to see price back down. And then look at that low we just made. If you see speed over that high at 867.75, I would rip stop all the way to this low at 825.25, and I'd never look back. I'd just walk away from the screen. I'd let my limit orders either hit 922 full target or trail me out at that low. No reason if we're trading in a low resistance environment right now, it's really gonna rip. No reason we should trade past that low right now. With that last candle that you see, the last 1 minute, traded to consequent encroachment of that candle wick, which is just a 50% retracement of that wick. So if you mark out a fib of that little 1 minute candle wick, that previous candle trades to it, respects it perfectly, trades higher. That's a sign of bullishness. So if we break this high, I expect speed and would not want to see us trade back to this area. This is how my brain works in every trade. It might seem complicated to some, but I would argue that, trading should be simple, but it can't be too simple.
I mean, dude,
this is how you stay in moves for fucking huge points, dude, and actually rip trades. Like this is how you sit in it.
You don't need a complex strategy there, right, Jordan?
No, not at all. But I do think there's some form of complexity. We're trading the stock market. We're trading against some of the smartest individuals in the world. There is some form of complexity. If you think it's going to be just super breezy, I would argue different. I think there is such thing as too simple of a strategy in the stock market, personally. I know there's different thoughts around that, but I do think there's a little bit
I can agree with that to a point. I mean, if you don't have at least one quadratic equation involved in your strategy, then you're not trading right.
Maybe it's just the way my brain works. I need to know why things happen and the mechanics behind things. And But
Yeah. I'm long MES again. I like this push into orb. Very tight risk though, small contract size again. I'm not trying to blow up my account today. I'm trying to keep the profits I have. Previous high we hit there at 601 is my target.
not seeing speed over these highs yet. But if we can get this candle closure over this previous 1 minute candle here in 30 seconds, create an order block, which I'd expect us to propel higher from that.
Yeah. No, what has me bullish here is the 15-minute CBC just flipped long. We retraced back into 3-minute EMAs along with top orb there. My strategy just tells me to go bullish here. So that's what I'm doing.
Sure did. In the upper thirds of the range, so if you mark a fib from the low a day to CPI high, well over equilibrium of the range, we're actually in the upper third. So this is where you will start to see order blocks and fair value gaps fail potentially. Of course, ideally you go straight to target, but this is an area where I start to get more cautious about entries and stuff like that. But this looks very good.
Yeah.
Very good here. Love to see this.
Yeah, testimony so far is a big nothing burger. They're just trying to politicize it, and it's nothing too crazy. I mean, you have all both sides of the aisle just basically trying to get wars to agree with them.
In 15 seconds, we have 5-minute candle closing. We're going to create a 5-minute bullish order block if we close over this high.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we going to do it? Are we going to wick under?
15-minute, dude. The 15-minute chart on MES looks very good.
5-minute candle closes over. So order block created at 866 now. I'd like to see price just hold that 866 in a clean manner.
Yep.
So what I like here too is on a 1 minute, you can see from that low we just made, 1119, we have a little 1 minute fair value gap from 855 to 853. That is kind of your defense for your stop loss, right? So now I would actually, instead of my stop being at 2550, that low, I would move it up to the next candle low at 832.25. Why would I do that? Because that candle already traded to the 50% of that previous candle wick. We shouldn't trade to that candle wick low if this is going to continue.
Yep.
So my stop would sit at that right there. And then you have that 1 minute fair value gap as defense. So even if price comes down a bit to that 855, we expect price to hold that. And if it doesn't, then we, stop might get hit there, trailing stop. If this holds, we see that 922 hopefully here in the next little bit. Beautiful reaction off 5-minute order block. Look at that. Nothing is random in the market. Speed over highs is the order flow signatures we want to see here. Speed over highs. Starting to get a little more whiplashy and kind of wicky back and forth in the upper quadrants, in the upper thirds of this range. So just keep that in mind. Keep that trail stop. I'm not really seeing that like speed over highs, but if you get another candle with like a lot of momentum over these highs here, I would probably end up moving stop up even a little bit more towards that gap more, just to keep securing more profits along the way. What a beautiful trade. I know I got trailed out, but still made some money, and I just love to see the idea play out regardless. And that gives you guys a good walkthrough of how I look at things. Still respecting that 5-minute order block. I'm using the high of that first red candle on the 5-minute, 11:10. Mean threshold of that order block would be like 848s. Speed. We need speed. Speed is power. Yes, sir.
Come on, bust through. Bust the fuck through.
Come on, bust through for me, pal.
Yeah.
Some upper thirds of the ranges get really shaky. Things start to slow down with speed, and sort of blocks start to fail.
Forget about it.
Come on, show us some speed.
Come on, give us the gabagool.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. Where's the freaking gabagool?
So Jordan, that 360-degree camera came in finally.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. We're flying out tonight, so I won't be able to make the meeting tonight. I'm gonna text everyone in the Slack, but yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be real good.
That's exciting.
I'm gonna get a post up where it's like what I do when I'm not trading. It's gonna be me riding the desert on a motorcycle.
Yeah. That little 1-minute order block being created. At this point, I would move stop from those 830s up to 850 even, just below that 1-minute fair value gap and below all these order blocks we just created.
Yeah.
Right, so you're going to continue. Price should respect this 1-minute order block, this 5-minute, or that 1-minute fair value gap. If you run through all that, I don't know why the fuck you'd want to still be long. So, and of course, like you could run through that and still go higher, but is that an environment you want to sit in? Do you want to sit through that stress after, being in this trade all morning? Probably not.
Yeah.
So stops accordingly.
I set my stop at break even on my entry at 90, and I have my TP at 601. We're not seeing that speed that you talked about, Jordan, which has me a little concerned here, which is why I said
it's because it's the upper thirds of the range. It's it just gets a little tough.
Also, I'm expecting the orange waterfall. I'm gonna start calling it. That's the move. When Trump tweets something and the market just falls.
So you ran through 1-minute order block. I mentioned you're in the upper thirds of the range above. You're in a premium, right? Anything above 50% is premium. Anything below is discount. But you're in the upper thirds, which is even higher. So this is when you start to see those lower time frame order blocks fail. Looks like the 5-minute still wicking, still trying to hold. That's what you want to see. That stop would be at 850 here. So it's either 850 or 922 full target. And even if you get trailed out at 850, what my initial entry was 850 was 658.50. That would be a trailing stop of 200 points. So lick my nuts. I mean, I don't know what.
There you go.
Kiss my butt.
All right. Also, I have some more alpha, Jordan. My mom just watched a documentary on AI, and apparently it's overpriced. So, guys, we are overpriced. My mom has certified it from watching one documentary. So everyone should get out of the AI trade.
No extensive research, just a documentary that was curated for mass amounts of people to watch.
From someone who doesn't trade at all.
Yeah. Fuck me, dude. That's hilarious.
Yeah, she told me that like today. She's like, honey, I think AI could be overpriced. I just watched a video on it, and I was like, oh man. I was like, thanks, mom.
Thanks.
Thanks for looking out, mom.
Household bear over here.
I didn't even like try to find it. I was like, thanks, mom.
Dude, that's actually hilarious. You should make a post about that.
Yeah, I'm writing it right now. You know, fuck, I'll write it.
That's awesome, actually. Okay, 5-minute order block failing here. This is your 1 minute gap. If you don't hold this and wick right here, you get stopped at 850. Sayonara, 200-point trail stop. Bang, bang. And 850 taken out. That would have been a beautiful trail stop at about anywhere from 180 to 200 points. Maybe it wicks. Maybe it still goes to 920. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's a piece of the pie you catch. Bang. Beautiful day. And that's how you trail and manage a position. Wish I was still in that, but we take that like a champ and move on to tomorrow. We're going to have better low resistance liquidity environments, hopefully, especially into Thursday. Love to see that. Tomorrow we have PPI data. Maybe we get some more good trading tomorrow.
Tomorrow's PPI?
Yeah, tomorrow's PPI. 8:30 in the morning. 10 o'clock a.m. we have Fed Chairman Warsh testifying again, day 2 of that. That's gonna be fuckery again, right? And I'm gonna go in with the same thoughts. If I'm taking any trades tomorrow morning, New York session in the AM, it's gonna be half risk. I'm gonna be looking to, take those trims at 1 to 2 R and then let any runners on the rest of the position go. Right, I'm gonna be playing it a little closer to the chest, but I would argue London session will probably be decent then. Like generally when we have Fed speakers in New York AM session, that's my key to trade London. And I don't usually talk about that, but because I like to focus on New York session for most people, because most people shouldn't be trading those other sessions, to be completely honest. But when we have things like this happening, I like to refer towards London session and trade that a little bit more. That's how you can kind of know a little bit of alpha for you. That's how you can know, well, when should I trade London? Well, you should likely trade London, on a Monday, day before CPI, when you have Fed speakers in the morning, right? On a Tuesday, when you have Fed speakers in the morning, right? We had CPI today. It made a big move. We had a huge opening range gap, right? Probably a good day for trading London session. Tomorrow, Wednesday, PPI. We have more Fed speakers that open.
You should only trade London when you master your British accent like this and talk like this very fluently.
Me and the boys, after we stop trading London session, this is how we start acting.
I actually don't mind trading Asia session. I like it sometimes. I like the price action sometimes.
Yeah, it just depends. It's the same type of thing. It depends on what's going on. Depends on the movement. There's definitely, times where I will trade Asia, but it's pretty minimal, I would say. Like, I'm not showing up at Asia session every freaking night. It's just not happening.
I'm watching Asia session. I can't say that, Jesus. Every night, but I don't trade it every night.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. I'll look at 8 p.m. when the clock is 8 p.m.
My computer's on all day. Of course,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look and just see what's happening on the charts, and you'll know. It's very obvious if you want to trade Globex or not. It's very obvious whether you should or not. To be completely honest, most of the time, if you don't want to trade, if Globex is bad, you're literally just sitting there chopping sideways in the session. You're not getting any expansion at all. There's no volatility. But most of the time, we'll get some sort of news in after hours. You'll see it in the candlesticks, man. You'll see the volatility. You'll see that we're expanding and, big swings in directions. That's when you trade it.
Hell yeah, peeps. All right, well, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to take my buddy to the airport and
Great day,
get some
brother.
stuff done. But great trading,
job
great
this
making
morning.
money with y'all. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
man.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
GG's Wolfpack. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'll be
More payouts
same
coming
time
soon,
zone as
baby.
you, bro.
Yeah, more payouts coming soon, right, Will?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir. That's how we do
Super
it.
stoked, man. But yeah, everyone have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. See you tomorrow, brother.
Peace.
Take care, Will.
Yeah, so 850's got hit, would have trailed out the stop. You're trying to wick and hold here, but structure looks a little rough. You haven't broken structure. You haven't broken those previous lows yet, so still holding the structure, but just getting messy, right? You don't want to sit through that. Stressful.
Even if it ends up going to TP, it's like what you're gonna bank, you know, and it's not that much extra, especially if you're just holding runners here. Maybe if you had full position on, yeah, like that extra pop, it'll definitely give you some juicy extra returns for sure that you might miss out on. But it's part of trading, right? You take out your piece of the pie and you might miss some here and there, but that's okay. Play your plan. Again, even with those entries you're taking, if you were taking any entries below equilibrium of this entire range, you are up over 100 points. You are loving life. I mean, there's no reason you can be upset trailing out of those. So hope that kind of helps people get in the mindset of like trailing those positions and kind of manage them. You know, it can be tough out there sometimes. It's like sometimes it feels hard enough to just like get the initial direction right from your entry, and then to like hold it all that way. It's like how do you do that, right? It's freaking difficult, but you got to get over that emotional factor of like being scared to lose and just kind of accepting that risk, accepting that, you know, your analysis is right. Even if it ends up being wrong, you're okay with that, right? You're studying, making sure you're up to date on everything. And that's how we can take a half risk day and still make some money. It's really all about those order flow signatures, though. Just being able to identify those momentum moves, and when we're kind of staying in momentum and when we're getting out of it. From low resistance to high resistance, those environments, it's key for keeping your profits, right? You can see we've been low resistance since where I got trailed out from 1050 to 1108, which is not random at all. From 1050 to 1110, that time frame is a macro time. So is 950 to 1010. That's my favorite macro time in the morning. It's when you'll see a lot of manipulation happening, setting up for those 10 a.m. reversals, just like we did today. But 1050 to 1110 is the next macro time. And isn't it interesting how like 1050 marks the low and 1110 marks exactly when we start chopping and going sideways? That whole time frame is just basically straight up price action. It's not random. It's not random at all. That's time-based manipulation and time-based expansion. That's what you call that. The time-based manipulation happened at 950 to 1010. The time-based expansion happened from 1050 to 1110. Right. It is absolutely not random that those times line up like that. Those are the best trades I will ever take. Not only am I aligned on the bigger time frame with the lower time frame, but you're also aligned with time-based manipulations, and that's not always going to happen, right? Time-based manipulations don't happen every single day, right? Maybe 2 to 3 times a week, you're going to get those beautiful time-based manipulation setups. But those are the ideal setups you look for, right? Because whether you like it or not, you could, you know, some people say things run on an algorithm or whatever. I don't really care whether you think things run on an algorithm or not. Doesn't matter. What matters is you can look at the facts and you look at these times and you look at what happens at these times, and it's very clear that these are times you want to be aware of and be trading in. Whether you want to call it algorithmic or whatever. Don't matter to me. What matters is it's fact, it's happening, and I want to use it to my advantage. Look at that. And that's why I say those trail stops happen at 850. If you're going to continue to that 920 in a clean manner, you should respect that 1 minute order block that we drew out, that 5 minute order block, or that 1 minute for value. And you run through all that. We're breaking structure to the downside. Why stay long? The market's actively telling you to get out. That is why trail stops went with it where they are, and you see price continue to flush below that trail stop now.
Tomorrow, ASML reports before the open. Big for chips and possibly memory as well.
Something to watch there.
Yep. And Thursday, another one, TSM. Obviously, again, chips and memory are running this market right now, so keep those in mind.
I'm excited for Netflix.
I am too, man. I really, I don't know what they're going to do, but I really want to take I already have long leaps on Netflix, but I want to take some more, honestly. I just can't see how it's this low.
Honestly, I will say hats off to Netflix in terms of securing an NFL partnership, putting multiple games on Thanksgiving Day on Netflix, and also having a Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight in the same half of the year, and then telling us at the same time, we're not going to tell you our subscriber numbers anymore. You're going to have to estimate it through our revenues. And we don't have subscriber numbers anymore, since. But genius move to just drop the mic when it was high.
Mic drop.
Drop it like it's hot.
Honestly, though, I kind of understand them wanting to stop providing subscriber numbers and have people focus on just their revenue.
Show them what that revenue do.
Short-term order flow flipped on the one. You see that 1 minute gap that I was looking to hold for that trail stop. Completely ran through. We create 1 minute gaps to the downside. We pop up into those and we start respecting. So we're now disrespecting bullish, respecting bearish on the lower time frame. See if that continues. And you're actively making lower lows, lower highs here. It's on a low time frame now. We did just tap into a 15-minute bullish gap that could hold us. We didn't sweep out CPI highs yet. Did we on ES though? That's the question. No. So those are still open, which means I initially expect that 15-minute gap to hold since liquidity hasn't been taken. So yeah, I want to see us like we've broken short-term structure, but makes sense after the big move we made to the upside. Needs a little bit of a break. So we tap into this 15-minute gap that we're now holding. We're keeping the bottom half of it open. We traded to the midpoint, but got a nice reaction on that last 15-minute candle and closed completely outside of that gap, which is good for the bulls. So what we need is to see lower time frame order flow flip back bullish. And yeah, I have to initially, the reason I have to initially expect this 15-minute gap to hold rather than expect lower time frame breaker structure to play out and us run through this is because of us. If we took out CPI high, I'd be expecting the 15-minute gap to get ran through to the downside, but we didn't take out CPI high on either of the assets. The only one we took it on was Dow. I don't put a whole lot of weight on Dow. It definitely can play into things. So maybe that is a little bit of caution that Dow took it out, but I'd be more cautionary if ES took it out. And then if you run through that 15-minute gap to the downside, still, you know, okay, my thoughts are wrong here. Got to regroup, and maybe we have to spend some more time in this range that we've created before getting to those CPI highs. minutes till lunch-ish, 10-ish. Got the Neos crew hopping on. That'll be fun. We haven't talked to them in a little while. Get some bigger time frame thoughts, see what people are investing in, how they're handling this choppy market. It'll be interesting to see. Because it's not a whole lot moving. And if you're just on the investment side of things, or even the swing trading side of things have been very slow. So I'm interested to get people's thoughts and see how they're managing a slower environment. Because as day traders, we even with these daily candles going back and forth, we can still manage. But I know as an investor or as a swing trader, things are a bit tougher right now. So that'll be good. You guys should definitely stick around for that, because I know we do a lot of day trading here, but I know there's also a lot of people that are maybe sitting on the sidelines a little bit more and just doing more of the investment game or swing trading. And you might be trying to, get some higher quality thoughts from people that are doing the same thing and what to do right now and how you should be positioning yourself. So it'll be fun. We'll see if this market continues to that CBI high or we end up losing this 15-minute gap. But again, you've heard me say before, a break of structure into higher time frame order flow with liquidity left still to take. It's not really a break of structure to me, but market can tell me I'm wrong. And that would mean we probably make a new low below this low we made in that 15-minute gap when we get below the midpoint of that gap. That wouldn't be good for bulls. And that would tell me I'm wrong. So just watching that. But done day. Risk is off. NASDAQ paid me for my time today, which I'm happy for. Didn't really get a crazy move out of it. We took that one trim and then got shelled out the rest, but love to see the overall analysis still play out and hopefully get some cleaner environments rest of the week.
So Google agreed to buy 100% of the energy from the Steel River Energy Center. The interesting part about this is that this is the first 100% solar-based AI infrastructure company. And they're going to be giving them 1.6 gigawatts of solar-based energy.
Oh, wow.
The crazy part is, it doesn't go online until 2029. Deal's already made. 100% of the energy sold. I'm starting to think I should sell everything and get a data center.
I'm in with you. Let's do it.
I'm honestly having intrusive thoughts to buy a DJI fly cart.
Bro, you know what? You know what I realized has insane demand, at least in my area?
Drone deliveries.
No.
Oh.
Storing, like RV storage, bro.
Really?
You call anywhere in the area. I have to drive like 15, 20 miles before I can even start looking to find space, potentially, for anywhere near me.
That seems like the easiest business to maintain ever.
It is so tactful. So many people are constantly trying to store their RVs. It's packed. Like my buddy, he stores his at this one place, and he was like talking with the owner, and dude, there's just always people trying to do that. It's never going away. It's crazy. I'm just like, damn, maybe we should buy a lot and Jordy's RV fucking storage, bro.
Honestly, I think parking garages and storage lots are like some of the lowest maintenance businesses. That's amazing.
Yeah, like what maintenance do you really have? Like you have, like all that this place was where he stores it, it's a giant concrete lot. It's like a parking lot, and it just has like little overhood like kind of roofs.
Roofs
that are set out there. Like
you just sounded like roofs.
Roofs.
Okay, guys, I gotta hop off here. I will be in chat. Great trade. I mean, great day so far. Zeta, absolutely ripper off of our entries on longer term dated. PLTR scalps. We closed Baba for a win. Got opened up TEM. Other than that, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Check us out at voltic.io.